All right, what is up, everybody? So Shadow Scout 0013 here, coming in with some new news. So they have dropped on Asmodee the invasion forces, or I should say, just the battle forces. So I'm going to kind of go over the four different ones. I'm also going to kind of go over Denjarn, I should say, and the new IG droids, Ig11 and Ig88 that just dropped. And we'll have a look at those along with Gar Saxon's new card, his new upgrade gear card. So I'll talk about all of that. But first, go ahead, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below of what you're excited about and which battle force you're probably going to get. And everything looks super exciting. So I'm excited to see what you guys go for. I'm not going to talk about the Shadow Collective necessarily today. They have a few things up there, but we're going to cover a whole bunch of new stuff. So starting with CIS, the Separatist Invasion Force, which I think is going to be pretty good. Looks very, very similar to the just standard core box that you would get. But we'll go ahead and go over the description. So a mighty Separatist Invasion Force is your players. What? Oh yeah, a mighty separatist. Sorry, guys. Sorry. A mighty separatist invasion force is your players to command with this new battle force pack to Star Wars Legion, led by the nefarious General Grievous. This pack puts the wide variety of separatist battle droids and heavy vehicles at players' disposal, including 3 units of B1 battle droids, which is okay. That's good. That's good. 2 units of droidicas, so it's very, very similar, except you're just getting an extra unit per. An AAT Trade Federation battle tank, which fantastic. That sounds awesome. And then a unit of Magna Guards. Woo, buddy. So you're already getting Magna Guards for Grievous. You're already getting 3 units of battle droids, 2 droidicas, and a Trade Federation. If you don't have CIS, I'd get 2 of these, honestly. I'd get 2 of them because it gives you 2 tanks. That gives you 6 B1s. That gives you 4 droidicas. Not that you're going to need 4, but wouldn't hurt. And then 2 Magna Guards. And then you can do Grievous in 2 different poses. So, I mean, wow, that would be great. And then 31 reprinted upgrade cards give players everything they need to customize their invasion force and conquer systems across the galaxy. So you're also going to be getting reprints of General Grievous's 3 command cards and copies of his 4 generic command cards. So if you, like I said, if you don't have CAS, which I don't, I think I'm going to, if I could, I'd get 2 of these because it sounds like it's going to be just fantastic. I don't know if it would equal out or not, but the fact that you could get 3 B1s, 2 droidicas, a tank, and then 2 Magna Guards if you got 2 of them. Well, just 1 though right now, and Grievous. So right now, that is the Separatist. That looks awesome. Fantastic. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's going to look fun. I'm excited to see what cards they really truly have for it and what kind of extra command cards they're going to do for the battle force itself. So it is going to be, because like I said, accompanying these units are 3 new command cards for use for using exclusively by the invasion force. So that's what I'm super also excited about. That's why if you get 2 of these, I mean, it wouldn't be such a bad thing, but you only really need that one. If you just didn't have any droids at all, like I do, like I could get 2 of those and kind of have a pretty good set start on some stuff, then just get some commandos and then get Dooku. Yeah, and then Cad Bane, I would kind of have mostly just for the Empire anyway. So that's, not the worst thing. All right, and so next we have the Empire's Blizzard Force. So this one, I mean, with the cover, I didn't talk about the cover too much because I already had like Grievous and just battle droids and stuff on it, but it's got the AT, ST, you've got some E-webs, you've got all snows, you've got a speeder bike in the back by Vader, and then you have the AT-AT in the back, or the AT-AT in the back. It looks fun. I think it's going to be cool. What this is going to do is your players can begin building their invincible Imperial armies and jump into the battles of Star Wars Legion with this battle force. So, carrying out the orders of Darth Vader himself, the renowned Blizzard Force crushed the Rebel resistance on Hoth, and this battle force puts everything players need to construct and play their own Galactic Empire armies at their fingertips, including the commander version of Darth Vader from the Star Wars Legion core set, 3 units of Imperial Snow Troopers, which is awesome. So you don't have any snows. This is giving you a ton of them. An ATST, another heavy, which is awesome. And then a unit of 74Z speeder bikes, and then a new Stormtrooper heavy response unit, which sounds very, very interesting. I'm kind of interested to see what the heavy response unit is, and if it's just basically the Stormtrooper upgrade pack. I wonder if that's just what it is. But then the Stormtrooper upgrade pack now has its own little unit. So you might be able to include 2 heavies into that one unit, which probably is going to make the Stormtrooper upgrade set a lot more popular. And I might be getting myself one of these, especially if they include something that does that for the Stormtrooper upgrade set. So, in addition to these units, you'll be able to also find a complete set of basic command cards, reprints of Darth Vader's 3 command cards from the Star Wars Legion core set. So you're basically getting, hopefully with this new reprint of Darth Vader's core set, they're going to include Compel, hopefully. So the upgraded actual unit card of Darth Vader Commander. And then now they're going to get those upgraded reprint of the Vader's command cards, which sounds awesome, which is going to be great. And then you can also get 3 new command cards representing the tactics used by the Imperial forces on Hoth for use exclusively by the Blizzard Force. So if you already have an Empire list, like a ton of stuff, and you already pretty much have all of this, you might not need to buy this at all. I'd suggest not buying it. I mean, unless you don't have anything, unless you're not an Empire player at all, this would be pretty good to get. It's basically, instead of just getting a core box, if you don't have one, I would just get this because it's already setting you up for so many different things with all of the reprinted upgrade cards that give aspiring Imperial commanders everything they need to outfit their battle force and crush all those that stand in their way, along with all of new Vader command cards. Hopefully Vader's new upgrade, or hopefully Vader's new unit card that has the upgrades on there. So yeah, no need to buy the Empire / Rebel core list unless you just want both. And if you do want Rebels and Empire, then go with the commands, just go with the normal Legion core set. But if you're just looking to get into a faction, I think these are very great starts to do that. And it just made getting into the game a lot easier, I feel like. All right, so moving on to the next one, we have our 501st Legion, which, man, I have loved clones, especially since watching Clone Wars animated series. I think they did a fantastic job during the entire Clone Wars and Bad Batch with the clones. And if I didn't think that the CIS had a lot of really good ways to play and have high activation counts, the 501st Legion, I think, would be my pick, especially if I didn't want to get both. I know I really talked about, if I could get 2 of those CIS packs, I would, because that would get me big time into all of the little, like, that give me, like I said, 6 B1s, 4 Droidicas, 2 General Grievuses, and 2 Magna Guards. I mean, you're going to get a lot done with just that alone. But again, so if you like GAR, or you like, the Galactic Republic, and you really want Jedi people, or you really want Jedis, like basically have Obi-Wan, Yoda, Anakin, possibly some more generic Jedis in the future, this one would actually be a good one to have. Because, so here we go. The vaunted 501st Legion joined Star Wars Legion with this pack. So, led by General Anakin Skywalker and known for its bravery and unorthodox tactics, the 501st is one of the most renowned units in the Grand Army of the Republic, and this set puts an impressive fighting force at players' command. I agree. I loved the 501st. They're freaking fantastic. In addition to Skywalker, players will also find 2 units of Phase 2s, kind of expensive, but Phase 2s have a reliable one, and they still have your fire support and courage 2, which is pretty awesome. You will also get a Republic ATRT, which again by itself you can do without an upgrade. It would be just fine as a cheap unit. And then 3 units of ARC troopers. That's super fantastic, especially if it's coming obviously with 5s and Echo. I mean, what? Yeah, fantastic. You might not need 2 of these because you're never going to need more than 3 arcs anyway, and you might as well go get some Phase 1s somewhere and go get the. So honestly, you could combine this one with the Clone War core set, and you're going to have a lot of good stuff off the bat. So yeah, and it's same with the CIS. If you got the CIS and you also wanted to get a core set, you'd have a ton of units for CIS and then a tiny little bit for the Republic, and then vice versa. And then that would be cool if I could get the core set along with the 501st. That's probably what I would do. But this looks awesome. And you're also going to basically get 3 new command cards for the 501st to use, as well as all of Anakin Skywalker's command cards and copies of the 4 generic command cards, and then a set of 32 reprinted upgrade cards to give you everything you need. So that sounds so much fun. That sounds pretty cool. You're gonna get a lot of stuff in here. Not as much though, I feel like, as the Echo-based defenders. So the Echo-based defenders, I think if you like Rebels, this is definitely the way to go. So basically, you can begin building your Rebel army, making your stand basically against the Empire with this pack. The rebels at Echo Based use their ingenuity and courage to make a stand against an overwhelming Imperial force, and this pack captures that rebel spirit with units that from the cornerstone of the players' armies, basically, that captures the basic spirit of everything. So featuring 4 units of rebel veterans, 4 units of rebel veterans. That's so awesome. 2 units of Tauntauns. That's even better. And then a 1.4 FD laser cannon. So you're not necessarily getting a heavy in this one, but 2 Tauntaun units and then a 1.4 FD laser cannon. That's going to be great. And then you're also getting Leia, Chewie, R2D2, and C3PO. So you don't have to go buy the downed escape pod. You can just basically get the battle force and get R2D2 and C3PO. And then it's also going to give players a stout force to hold off any opponent. Players will also find the command cards for Leia, R2D2, and Chewbacca alongside copies of the 4 generic command cards and 3 new command cards designed for the exclusive use of Echo-based Defenders Battle Force. And then 33 reprinted upgrade cards that'll basically, fit your new ragtag band of veterans. So I'm excited about that one. That one looks cool. Obviously, I have a ton of Rebel stuff, and I've got a lot of most of this anyway. So yeah, if you don't have it and you really want to get into Rebels, this would not be that bad. And then if you can get the limited edition Luke, that'd be pretty cool too. Maybe they'll make a Hoth Han solo at some point or something like that. But yeah. Okay. Now there's 2 little bonus things that I have not covered yet. One that came out a little while ago and one that came out today. So the one that came out a little while ago is Denjarn. So this is going to be pretty cool because you're basically going to be able to use him for Rebels and Empire. And it's going to basically be him with Grogu. You might have 2 things to Grogu or not, but we'll see. So the Mandalorian and Grogu are ready to join the battles of Star Wars Legion with his operative expansion. So I keep wanting to call him Din Denjarn, also known as the Mandalorian, expands the game's mercenary forces with his skills as a bounty hunter, which is fantastic because the rebels absolutely, I feel like, need bounty hunters. Because then now at this point, rebels can do secret mission and use bounty. So there's 2 different ways, including possibly trying to just win the objective, 3 different ways of winning the game. So if one plan fails, you could just get bounty and vice versa, or whatever you need. So I think that's such a cool upgrade for Rebels. So joining him as a counterpart, Grogu is a foundling with a strong connection to the Force. Together, they form a potent duo that can also enhance your players' Rebels and Imperial armies. In addition to their latent abilities provided on 2 unit cards, this expansion also includes 4 command cards that give them even more strategic options in battle. So probably just kind of like Cassian and K2, you're probably going to get 3 command cards for Mando and then 1 command card for Grogu. And kind of similar to Yoda and Chewie. You're going to get all 3 of Yoda's command cards and then an extra one that Chewie can also use. And then finally, 4 upgrade cards give players the freedom to outfit Denjarn with an array of additional equipment, including his Ambin rifle or the Beskar spear. So looks like you're going to be able to make him long range or close range. Very similar, I feel like, to Gar Saxon, with the fact that he can get his sniper rifle in versus his, fire spray going, his napalm, his flamethrower. I don't know why I can't say that word. And then he's also getting 2 other additional equipments. So I'm not exactly sure what that would be. It could probably be emergency transponder or something similar to that. I feel like he's probably going to have a range 1 to 2 weapon with his pistol. He's probably going to have a grenade slot. He's probably going to have jump 2, hopefully. And then, yeah, I don't know if he'll have arsenal 2 or steady or anything like that, but yeah, we'll see. I think he's still going to be a really good one. He's going to have bounty, obviously, and he can work for rebels or empire. So I think that is all super fantastic because empire having as many Mandalorian bounty hunters as possible is good. And then honestly, just having any kind of bounty with rebels is perfect because now you can also play, if you really wanted to, you could try to see if you can fit in, the Clan Ren, Sabine, Mando, maybe one other special forces of Mandos because you probably couldn't fit another one. And then you have to have a commander, and then you have to have 3 core. So you might not be able to fit it all, but it'd be cool to have a whole Mando list, I think. But yeah, that's it for him. Basically, you're gonna get, like I said, what is that? Oh well. You're gonna be able to get Mando and Grogu in 2 different forms. Hopefully, you get 2 different bases. You're probably gonna get 1, but who knows? And then lastly, Ig88 and Ig11. These guys are pretty cool, fantastic in my opinion. And so basically, 2 deadly assassin droids make their way into Star Wars Legion in this new operative expansion. Ig11 is known for its ability to take down multiple targets in a whirlwind of blaster fire. Meanwhile, Ig88 is a rogue assassin droid with a reputation for ruthlessly bringing in his targets no matter the cost. This expansion puts both of these droids at players' disposal as mercenaries who will also side with the Imperials or Rebels without any more qualms about their assignments. So again, now you're getting another bounty hunter for Rebels. Super cool. And then on top of that, you could probably run Mando and the Ig88. So what? I mean, Ig11, my fault. Yeah. So Ig11, I think, is, the one that was on Mando. But yeah. In addition, you're basically it has functionality, 5 command cards, give them even more tactical options in battle, while 2 upgrade cards give players the freedom to explore 2 distinct forms of programming with Ig11. So that sounds pretty fun. Yeah, this sounds like it's going to be super fun with the fact that you're getting 5 command cards and then 2 upgrade cards. Maybe it's going to probably be similar to what you have to put on the spider droids and or the snail tank. And possibly, who knows, but we'll see. And that's pretty much it. There is one more thing that has finally made me excited a lot more about Gar Saxon is his new Saxon's combat shield. So you're going to gain shield 1 and recharge 1. During the end phase, if this unit did not flip any active shield tokens this round, it may flip up to 1 of its inactive shield tokens. So basically, you can use it, and it's going to cycle back the next round. You don't use it that one round when it's inactive, and then it comes back for that next turn. So every other turn, you're going to be able to use it if possible. Fantastic. Again, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. There's so many battle forces to choose from. It's so hard because there's so many things that are coming out that's so brand new. It's just like, what do I get? What do I get? So if you know what you're going to get, or you are excited about certain things, go ahead and leave a comment about what you're excited about. Maybe it'll inspire others to see and explore different things. Or if you have an input on it, I'd like to hear. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Make sure you are liked, subscribed, and you comment below, like I just said. And then I was going to come out with a Vader Commander video. As you can see, basically, I'm going to have Tell Me the Odds ready. I've got this ready to kind of help and show everyone from Team Relentless. Again, now I've got the unit commander and operative stuff. I'm going to kind of go over this if I can. And just be sure to kind of talk about Vader, operative Vader and commander Vader and all the things that he can do, / what his command cards do, stuff like that. And yeah. All right, guys. May the force be with you, and I will catch you next time. Peace out.